Hello, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Now the next problem is to determine the current in a PN junction diode. This is the aim of the problem. We need to find the current in a PN junction diode. What is given? Consider a PN junction diode. The question says a PN junction diode at temperature T equals to 300 Kelvin in which IS is the reverse saturation current. Reverse saturation current is given as 10 raised to minus 14 ampere, and eta, that is eta stands for emission coefficient, is given as 1 in the question. Now we need to find the diode current for Vd equals to 0.7 volt. Vd is the voltage across diode to be 0.7 volts, and second case says that when the voltage across diode is minus 0.7, that is when the diode is reverse bias, you need to find the current in the diode. Now how to go about it? In the first case, what is mentioned in the question, the diode voltage is 0.7 volt. As per the diode current equation, the equation says Id equals to Is e raised to Vd upon Vt minus 1. Now Vt is the thermal voltage. How to calculate the value of Vt? You know Kt by Q. So when you substitute the value of K, that is Boltzmann's constant, K is 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 23 joules per Kelvin. Then you have T, the temperature. Again here they have given it as 300 Kelvin, and Q is the charge, which is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So when you substitute, you will get Vt as 26 millivolts. So when you substitute the same value of Vt over here, Vd is given in the question as 0.7. So when you substitute the values, you should get Id as, your equation for Id will be Id equals to Is is given as 10 raised to minus 14 Ed. Vd is given as 0.7. Vt is 26 into 10 raised to minus 3 minus 1. So when you find the value of Id, you should get it as 4.93 milliampere. This is the first case when the diode is forward bias. Now second case, when the diode is reverse bias, that means you have the diode, positive terminal is connected to negative, negative terminal is connected to positive. So in this case, what has been given? The diode voltage is given as minus 0.7 volts, right? Then the equation for the diode, we write it as Id equals to Is e raised to Vd upon Vt minus 1. Need to write the equation. Then 10 raised to minus 14 is Is. Vd is now minus 0.7. Vt is 26 millivolts minus 1. This will give you the current value as minus 10 raised to minus 14 ampere. Now what you can say from this? In the first case, we have got the diode current as positive. Here we are getting the diode current as negative. That is, in the reverse bias, we have very small value of current as compared to the forward biased.